Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Farmstead Frontier. This is by FSG Modding. It's 220.95 megabytes to download, and it is for PC and Mac only. We'll go ahead and start off by reading the description and then get into it from there. It says, welcome to Farmstead Frontier. Farmstead Frontier invites you to pioneer your own farming adventure on a vast and untamed landscape. Start small with a single field and a modest set of vintage machinery, my bad, perfect for carving out your first steps in the farming world. But don't be fooled by the simplicity. This map is a canvas for your grandest ambitions. Whether you dream of cultivating sprawling fields that stretch across the horizon or prefer to nurture a cozy, compact farmstead, the choice is yours. With a diverse array of buyable land and endless possibilities for expansion, you're free to shape the frontier to your vision. Will you conquer the land with agriculture, or you'll embrace the wild and delve into forestry? The path you take is entirely up to you. The Farmstead Frontier is yours to tame, mold, and thrive upon. Start your journey today and forge your legacy on the frontier. It has one pre-built farm, one field, woodlands and forestry, 2 train silos, 2 gas stations, a sawmill, lime buy point, farmer's market, 2 small town areas with sell points, platinum-ready container sell point, and it is precision farming ready. This is a very no man's land-esque map, very survival kind of farming. I know we have quite a few of these out, but it's always cool to see another one. It kind of gives people a lot of options to kind of decide how they want to do start from scratch if they decide to do something like that. Let's go ahead and fast forward some time. Let's get us up to about noon in the game here. And right about there, I'll do it. Yep, just past noon. That's fine. But yeah, let's hop into the menu. Here is the map. You can see the train working its way around. Very simple, very straightforward. But divided, you can buy pretty much everything, but it is all very divided out. You can't buy the train route, so there's a few things like the roads, train routes, it looks like you can't buy, but most of it you can buy and do whatever you want with. And again, you start off with this little plot down here, and there's tons of plots everywhere. Forestry is going to be in these areas, I believe. I could be wrong about that. I'm just assuming based on the context here that those are going to be forestry plots. But yes, on our farm, we don't have a lot. We have a small petrol tank, a silo, and a farmhouse. Very straightforward. There's no added crops. I believe this is all, very standard. No added products or anything like that. We have very limited starting equipment. We'll take a look at the store in a second. We start off with $100,000 in new farmer mode. No starting loan. No animal pens. No contracts because we own the only field. And I don't know if you sell the land, if there'll be contracts on there or not. I wouldn't count on it. And then we have, again, no production chains and no collectibles to be collected. If we hop into the store, take a look at our starting equipment, we have nothing leased. And then for equipment, we have a Buer 6105 for small tractors. Then we have a Massey MF3670, a Deutz Fahr Topliner 4090H harvester with a header and a header trailer. We also have a little pickup to drive around and go into town with. We also have a Welger DK115 trailer, a small plow, a small cultivator, a small seeder, and finally, we have a 10-winkle FGB 600 weight. So few pieces of equipment there, but here's the farm. Little rundown shed here with all of our stuff stored in it, pretty much all of it, just about all of it. There's our one field right over there. Sleep trigger right there. Harvester's parked up in here. Sneak past it there. We have a silo. That's the whole farm. That's it. In the interest of time, I haven't been driving around the maps. I think we're just gonna hop into flight mode and go from there, since there's 5 maps released last week. But yeah, I think the reason this might be, I don't know, is this bigger than a standard map? I'm trying to think of why this wouldn't be on consoles. The only thing I can think of is maybe this is a 4X map? It is quite large, don't get me wrong. If I put that in context, it is quite large. So this very well probably is maybe a 4X map, but anyhow, you can see we have the train route going this way, and then the rest of it is just kind of open land. But train route goes through here. And then up over here, we have kind of the first town area. So we'll mark out a few things here and show you that. I like that little train yard that they set up over there. That is pretty nifty. Let's get a little bit lower so we can have some of the details rendered in. But yeah, a little train yard. Really like that. Haven't seen that on a map before, so I think that's pretty cool. But yes, so starting from over here, if we start from our way, obviously you can sell stuff off to Green Mountain there. That's the train sell point. We have the Mossy Pine Ranch sell point right there. You can see there is AI traffic as well. Then we have the train container sales right there. And then we also have the Grain West silo. That's the train silo in and out points there. And then we have the train rental point right there. Get rid of that there. And then on this side, we have the Feed and Grain South sell point right there. We have a gas station right over there. We also have ourselves the Johnson Farmers Market, just right there. And then up over here, this looks like we have ourselves the sawmill production, and we have the container sales as well. So again, it's set up for platinum if you wanted to do that and do some of the container stuff. Otherwise, we have a huge, vast open landscape here, working our way over to the kind of the other end where we have the secondary town. Right here, we have, I believe this is going to be the store. Yeah, vehicle workshop there, or vehicle shop there. But again, you have all of this open to explore and do whatever you want. I wish there was more. It feels empty. I was about to say I wish there was more trees, but then I also know how annoying it can be. Like, I mean, I have the same issue on like No Man's Land where I did the series on there and I had to remove a lot of trees to kind of make things happen. So I get that not having that is kind of nice to deal with. You see the road goes around there. We have actually quite a big road. Looks like they make a U-turn there. That's where it kind of goes off onto the more of a... But there's also AI traffic over there. So there's a spline over there. And we also should go take a look at that forestry. Actually, should do that. But yes, going up through here, looks like we have ourselves a gas station right there. We'll get a little bit lower so we can get a little bit more detail. But yeah, gas station right there. And then right here, we have ourselves, looks like it says Backroads Diner. That's pretty cool like that. What do we have? Lime station, train container sales. So we have the lime station right there, train container sales there. And then right here, this whole disaster mess here is the grain pool east, rent train point, and the grain pool east put onto the train, which is pretty nice. And then over here, we have ourselves the BW Feed and Seed LTD. Then we have the animal dealer, sale of bales and silage, and sale of bales and silage. So 2 bale and silage sell points right over here. One is probably for bales and one is probably for silage. And then we have the animal dealer itself. But that is all the points of interest on the map. But I do want to just fly over and take a look at that real quick, because I'm kind of curious. I didn't go up there. I think it's just forestry trails and stuff like that, but it's still cool to see some of that stuff. But yeah, a lot of space. You could kind of start off wherever you want to. If you don't want the starting farm, you could obviously sell it off and move somewhere else, but it's very well set up to do whatever you want. You can see kind of the entrance there. And then, yeah, some very back roadsy kind of switchbacky mountain roads with trees everywhere. It'd be kind of cool to try to build a farmstead up here. That'd be quite the challenge for sure. But yeah, all the roads going up through here. Quite nice. Is that a loop? Yeah, it's a big loop at the top right from there. But really cool. And that is the Frontier map, or the Farmstead Frontier map. But anyhow, that's what I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.